Hey guys, it's Raithe, back with the full release of Champions of Breakfast, Pirate Software's newest game, thanks to all of these people, and it's currently their only game out, but we're working on another one called Heartbound, but I'll get to that in probably when it gets released or something. But anywho, this new full release brings us, well, we had the leaderboards, but now people are getting crazy frickin' scores, like cans, you go. Whoa. I accidentally closed the window, whoopsie. Spice Rack is probably the biggest new change. All of these add a different combat or game mechanic modifier that boosts your score by 10% depending on how many you have. And just for the sake of showing you as many of them as I can, I'm gonna make this game pretty difficult on myself, because I'm gonna show you all the new characters. Toaster Oven was recently unlocked by this community goal. This guy over here will be unlocked by the next community goal, which has not been released yet. But let's start with the regular toaster. Small hitbox, decent speed, solid amount of health. I think it might actually have the most health. Slow-ish rate of fire, but that's good for learning how to play. Also, don't worry, I'm trying to die kinda quickly, because that's about all there is to this character. There we go. Next character. The Whisk. One of the higher skill walls of all the other characters. Only has 4 health, but if you're really good, can probably be the best character to avoid things with just because of its shape. Because if you know what you're doing, you can turn to have like the smallest hitbox and avoid things. But I'm not gonna do that. Also has a really strong and fast rate of fire. And the Toaster Oven. Big hitbox. Moves a little bit faster than the regular toaster. Has pretty low health. But every so many attacks, it releases basically a mini superfood that like explodes everything in its vicinity when it hits like a border or an enemy. Like that thing right there. And then last but not least, the character that I'll be playing as most, probably, the Tea Kettle. Just look at the, like, it has a really nice spread, it shoots really fast, has a very clean little, hitbox shape. And just the graphics of the shot are very nice. It can do tons and tons of devastating damage to bosses up close. But for the sake of seriousness and actually going to give this a try, I mean, I could probably get good with all of them on, and that's probably what the pros do. But the 4 that I find to be the most fun, because they do change the very mechanics of the game, and some of them can just be more fun. Just like choosing a character that's right for you, because they all play a little bit differently. Some people might be better with some than others. Anyway, melee enemies moving faster I actually enjoy. Onion Powder adds a nice little interesting piece of the game that I like. Let's see, where is it? Chili Powder is perfect for me since I don't use superfoods a ton. And you really shouldn't rely on them anyway. And Salt. Because I would choose ground black pepper, but this really, it doesn't just like start you with like -1 like damaged health. It literally lowers your health cap. And starting with more health to avoid more hits is more important, so I usually go with Salt. And those are the 4 that I usually stick with. Now, Tea Kettle, let's see how far we can go. Ooh, it's my favorite level, the shop. Mostly because of the music. The first time I had this level, the paint cans really screwed me up because all those little red marks that they leave on the ground, you have to avoid. And sometimes they can just conspire to destroy you. I've never taken damage from one of these things, though. Especially not as the tea kettle. Teapot, whatever you want to call it. Kettle's a cooler word. I have also heard tell of a secret level, although no one knows quite how to get it yet, probably other than the developers, of course. It has been gotten by some people, and I got it once. I wish I had the camera rolling when I got it. And I don't quite know how I'd explain it, but it's really cool. And the boss of that level is really cool. Wink wink, nudge nudge, Pirate Software, you're really cool. Gotta get in the zone and make sure these paint guys don't stay up too much. Or too long. But yeah, the more ads we kill, the more damage we do to this boss. Oh god. For some reason my computer minimized me. But we're good, even though I lost like 3 health. Woo! More superfood. Uh-oh. I almost got damaged by one of those for the first time. That would have been embarrassing. It's just fun to do. It's not necessary, it's just plain old fun. Ooh, final boss. Also the easiest boss of the game, if I do say so myself. I think it would be better if they made it so you couldn't shoot through the bullets that were coming out of this thing. Wow. The easiest boss of the game, and I just made a really dumb mistake. Let's try that again. Wow. That's the first time I've ever died to that boss. I was just getting distracted and not paying attention. I'm an embarrassment to myself and... oh. Well. Oh, by the way, these little things that are shooting at me over here, those are horse paintings and not lunchboxes or anything else. Which, when they're spinning, it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like that little latch thing on them is like the little latch that you get on a lunchbox. But no, it is in fact the little hangy bit on a painting. Mini boss. Uh-oh. Haven't even had my warm-up round, so right now I'm just kind of going for it. I just woke up, got ready for the day. It does help to do a couple rounds just to warm up, though, because you will not start at your best unless you've been playing bullet hells for your entire life. Just like I just failed right there because I got distracted. Oh hey, it's my least favorite level. Garden level. Mostly because of the sprinklers. Everything else on this level isn't too bad. Especially melee enemies. I can deal with melee enemies just fine. Oh goody, it's the sprinklers. All of a sudden, they're so much easier to deal with. Maybe they did some balancing or something while I was asleep? I don't know. Maybe just a new day brings new skills. Oh, listen to this song, though. Oh, did I mention that this game normally is like $5, but it's even cheaper because it's 40% off on a Steam sale, Steam summer sale, which ends July 4th. It's only like $3 right now. Like, just reach into your pocket and you can pay for this. And it is definitely worth it because it has a crazy amount of replay value. Not to mention that there's even more stuff to be released, because I think I read somewhere that they were planning for 7 characters? Maybe it was just 7 levels. I don't know. Because I know that there's 6 main levels and then there's the secret level. But, either way, there's one more character to be released, and more community events to be made. Oh god, I'm at 1 health. Just spray and pray. Okay, if these sprinklers don't kill me... Yeah, what's the deal? The sprinklers used to be like the hardest thing for me, and now they're really not that hard. Oh, I see. If you stay in the middle, then it's hard. But if you draw all their shots to one area, I see. I used to try and keep my character in the middle at all times, and I guess that's not right. Well, anywho, that's Champions of Breakfast. My highest score is like 200,000. The lowest score on the global high score thing is like 1,571,319. And the top score is, let's see, 14,740,449. Okay, that's fair. Those are probably people playing with everything on in the spice rack, which is probably the only way to actually learn how to play the game if you want to get really competitive. So I should probably do some practicing with that. But anywho, say thank you to all these nice people, especially Thor and Shay, because they're the best, and they know it. Especially Shay. Shay's cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching me, Raithe, play Champions of Breakfast. Pick it up for cheap. You'll have a good time. Thanks for watching.